Guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, you can call me Tina, and please consider subscribing and also turn on your notification bells. We are still at the farm, and of course it's really so amazing to come and bring for you beautiful content and very informative content on this channel. Yes, we are definitely going to be sharing with you, as you've seen from the title of this video, we are going to be talking about piggery and starting a pig farm, or in case you're interested in starting a pig farm as a beginner. So basically that's what we are going to be talking about today. I remember the first time, if I'm to tell you the backstory of our farm, we started from nothing. We didn't have much as well. I remember us starting with just a small tent. That's how we started. We had bought this land and there's really nothing that was happening on the farm, but we really wanted to start everything at the beginning when we had just bought the land. So what we decided, we went, purchased our few pigs from some farm around, and of course we didn't have housing by then, so we definitely went and got a small tent that we had to put there. And of course that's how our journey started. The structures you're currently seeing right now at this farm, this is not how we started. Even the semi-permanent structure, that even looks more fancy, but if you're to see the first tent that we had of our farm, it wasn't that. So moral of this story is you don't need to start with too much. Start small so that you can definitely make sure that you can grow slowly by slowly. So all the basics we are definitely going to share with Mr. Charles, our manager of the farm, that he can also guide us on how you can definitely start as a beginner. So Mr. Charles is on standby. Let's just check him out so that we can talk more. Hi, Mr. Charles.
I'm fine.
How are you?
I'm good.
I think you're very hungry. Are you hungry, Mr. Charles?
No, I rarely get hungry because I get good breakfast.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Because we are filming this in the afternoon, you need to get something to eat. But Mr. Charles, you're most welcome to this episode.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself to the viewers if it's maybe their first time watching you.
I'm Charles Musoke Sempe wa Salongo. And by the way, I'm no longer Mr.
Hey!
Because when you become a Salongo, that level of Mr. is now for these people who have no twins.
Okay.
By the way, in my culture, but there is no problem calling me Mr. No problem, because not everybody will know I'm a Salongo. No way, yeah. But according to my culture, like my people, no one can call me Mwami Sempewa or Mr. Sempewa. No, they call me Salongo. Or Tata Sunday. So, so I'm glad to meet you, my boss. And I'm just here on Value Farm. So
guys, we were definitely touring the pig farm and also other things that are at the farm. That's why we came up with these questions. Remember, your wish is our command. You bring out these questions all the time in the videos, and we definitely come here to address them. One of them asked us about, in fact, not only one person has asked or has contacted us about starting a pig farm. Most of them contact us and they want to know, like they send me email, they send me also WhatsApp messages asking, Madam Tina would like to start a pig farm. I'm thinking of starting a piggery farm, but I don't know how to start. I don't know what to do exactly. Can you please give me guidance? So that's why at least I brought this to you, Mr. Charles, as an expert who has experience to also advise someone out there in starting basics. What do they really need in case they want to start a pig farm?
Okay, once one wants to start a pig farm,
yes,
first of all, has to know what he wants to keep.
Yes.
One may keep piglets, may decide to keep piglets only.
Okay.
He or she can come to your farm, get the pigs, takes them to his farm, and then rear them up to maturity.
Yes.
Another one may decide to buy winners, which have been weaned from their mother pigs, and then starts from there. Yeah. Another one may say, I want to buy a grower one, so that within 6 months it starts, it gets served and then it starts following. So what do you want to keep? Now, I put the question back to you. Do they want to know how to make a piggery structure? Do they want to be explained how to make a piggery, or what's exactly their question?
Too much, because they just want the basics.
The basics of
starting. What should I consider first before I start?
Oh, very good. Yes. I think I've been on the right track.
Yes.
Yeah. When you want to start a piggery farm, or a farm for pigs, first sit down and decide.
Yes.
What do you want to keep on your farm? There are some farmers who keep growers which follow and sells off piglets, never to keep a piglet, and is making money through selling piglets. So you may decide that, okay, if I want that business, I will start with 5 sow and 1 boar.
1 boar.
Yeah, those are 6. And whichever piglet come out, then which is followed, then after 1 month and a half, I just
sell off.
Yeah, and even you advertise yourself that, please, for me, I have got piglets here and I don't want to keep piglets here. So people will be booking piglets from
you.
That's one type. Another one may decide to keep the mother and the piglets to maturity.
Yes.
And sells those who are which we call finishers.
Yes.
And another one may say, no, for me, I will be buying piglets only, keep them to maturity, and then sell them off. So that one remains to the viewers what they do. Exactly. And even according to their pocket, because that's all needs money. Now, after that, get a good breed. By the way, all breeds are good. The question or the challenge would be if you don't look after them very well. Because if I've got a Landrace, or if I've got Hampshire, if I've got large white or large black, if I have got even the local one, the question is, how do you keep them? You know, on my farm, someone came. This is another scenario. Said, oh, your banana plantation is so good. May you give me some younger stems? That person thought that by getting those beautiful, wonderful stems, takes them to his place. That's the end of it.
The end of it, he's going to get the same as you.
Exactly. He didn't know the toiling.
That went through.
Yes, the struggle, the efforts I put into that banana plantation in order to make them look so good, so fertile. So when he took those banana stems, after I think 3 weeks, he came back to me. He said, but they are not doing well. Yeah, I asked him, how did you do it? Did you dig a proper hole for it? So the issue is, when you see something wonderful which looks very well, first ask that very person, how are you looking after
what you brought from
exactly.
My farm?
Why?
Because you might also come and get piglets from here, or you buy from somewhere that they're taking good care of them, and you take to your place and you expect them to be the same. If you're not taking care of them very well, that means you're doing nothing.
Exactly. For example, you know how we keep our pigs here?
Yes.
All the concentrates we mix in the feeds, in blend. Now one may come here, gets a piglet, takes it to his farm or their farm. Then within a month, it is all bone. And they will say, but these people cheated me. See, maybe I bought it with some diseases. No, the question is feeding. Are you feeding them very well? So now, why I brought that all the breeds are fine. And my due on 22nd, we have got here a local breed, which is about to follow. That will be a very good experience. They are going to see how our piglets are going to be.
Look like.
And they will grow every day, like these crossbreeds. Exactly. So now back to the structure.
Yes,
if you are starting, don't look at this. You're gonna you will get discouraged and you say, oh, no way, I cannot manage. No, be simple. Be simple. And in life, once you are simple, you can easily go through. True. How? Try to ask yourself, how much money do I have to start? What should I start with? By the way, for the pigs, it's very easy. You can get just, these bamboo trees. Eucalyptus. You get stronger bamboos, you get stronger eucalyptus, you get there are some trees in my local language, they are called the emisambia. There are those which are called the emisizi. Those are very good. What you do, try not to make a wider room, a wider pen. Let it be 10 by 10. 10 by 10. Yes, or 10 by 8. Dig well, you're at least 2 feet down. Dig well your outside, your boundaries for the penny. Then put trees across. Yes. Now once you are starting, it's good to build 2 rooms. One sheltered and one not sheltered. These pigs want sunshine. That's why here we are using transparent iron sheets. Exactly. Because we are going to roof all this building, all this main piggery. And those transparent sheets will help us to bring in light, to bring in sunshine, so that they can get even that vitamin from the sunshine. But now if you are just starting, just make 2 rooms, 10 by 10, 10 by 10. One should be sheltered and another one should not be sheltered. But you see, these pigs are very good at digging. And once this soil is wet, they have urinated there, they will dig and dig and dig. If you can, make at least 2 feet down or 3 feet and use IMO. These wood shavings are not so expensive. Bring. The bag, I think, is around 1,000 Uganda. 2,000 Uganda shillings. Exactly. In normal furniture shops. Exactly. So just put your wood shavings into that box of that structure you have made. Then get something strong where you can make a box, a stronger box, which is not movable. Fix it somewhere inside where the piggery is sheltered. Put the feeds there. Then, if this is another room, outside, put either jerry can in a wooden box so that it is also not movable. This pig to pour water. They are good at pushing everything and pushing. They want to pour water so that they can roll themselves. Exactly. And then they become dirt and water. Yes. So put the water on the other side, which is not sheltered, and put the trap for the feeds this side. Yes. And then that is all. And the pigs are very good. They will not put their waste this side. Exactly. They will go. Exactly. And you see some talk of concrete. Concrete has a disadvantage. At night or at a rain season, these pigs use a lot of energy in order to become warm. Yes. And by doing that, they become so fatty. Okay. And once you happen to sell it, the kilos you will get will be fewer. Exactly, because of the fat. So what you do, by using this IMO, so good, so much the better, because even it will become warm and it will need to take some water all the time. Which is really good. Sheltering. You may have no money for iron sheets. Put all the timber, all the trees, all the logs you have cut across properly. You can put them near each other. go to a nearby bush. Go to a neighbor if he has got some this. Yes, please talk well, be simple, talk well, and then that person will say, I know you can cut that grass. Bring that grass. First put a polythene paper under the water not to enter. It will spoil. Exactly. Then your grass. And by the way, that grass is very good. It will exactly, and it will enjoy there. So you can start with that 10 by 10. You can put 10 to 12 piglets if you are the one to buy. You want to buy piglets to your farm, and you keep them there as a start while you continue building more exactly. Then if it is these winners, you can put something like 8 of them. If they are growers, you can put some 5. If they are finisher, you can put some 3 because they are really big enough. Yeah, so you don't squeeze them. You see? So keeping, by the way, okay, what I had forgotten, make the door or the shutter very strong.
Yes, because these pigs can be so
exactly strong. And when they go out, you will know what will be next to that. They will eat some people's whatever, and then you get into problems. Exactly, and you are taken to authorities. And why should you be taken to authorities? So please try to prevent it before time. Yeah. So I think with a simple structure, start small. Even you can start with 1 pig. Yes. And you could even forget, you're not buying a boa on the farm is good, but if you have got 1 pig, please don't become mad to buy a boa. You should buy a boa when you have got at least from 5 to 10.
What are the best breeds you could recommend for a starter, for a beginner?
For a starter, for a beginner, if they could get a Kambula, if they could get a Landless. You know those ones follow very well. Their litter is so big. Yeah. Exactly, those ones are. But also the others are good because they can give you about 8 piglets, 10 piglets. But these ones, they can go up to 14. My friend there has the one which gives 17.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's
and
amazing.
By the way, when you are buying a sow, or a sow, I mean a female pig, make sure that you check her teats.
Oh, that is how you should say.
Exactly. So they should be not less than 12.
That teats should not be less
exactly.
than 12.
Yeah, they should be 12 or plus. And they should be well spaced. Okay. Not just one is here and another one is there. No, those are not good. Okay. And if you could ask that person the life history of that pig, if you want to take, because you may take one which produces hermaphrodites, which are born with 2 types of private parts. They are pigs of that nature, and you take it to your and behind there it has got 2 types of a male and a female. My dear, or it produces or it follows lame pigs, so you have to have that exactly. Or maybe it was serviced by a brother. You see,
need to also know
exactly. Do they have?
You don't want to get pigs that are related.
Yes. Then you start your small farm, but start it badly, and you may not know that. So go to a farm where they keep records, and you can trick them by the way. You look at a pig and say, "Oh, I've liked this one." After that, okay, then you can then trick them to know whether they keep records. Which number is this one? Oh, that is 50 to 67. Okay. May I have the records of 50 to 67? There you are. Then if they cannot show you the record, please, why do you waste your money there? Move away. Because they don't keep records. Maybe that pig you want to take was maybe it came from a brother and a sister, and then this is a piglet you are buying. That is not exactly. So go to a farm where they keep records so that you can check treatment record and take fallow record. Yes, wow, that will help you to know what you are taking. I think I've explained well the simple structure.
What amount of money should someone start with? Because that is also someone's worry out there.
Okay.
How much should I start with to start a piggery farm?
Okay.
Yes.
I think.
When should someone be ready to start a piggery farm? In terms of income.
You know, that is really a bracket question, because one may, if who asked that question, if he had asked it the other way around, that if I want to start with the about 3 pigs, 4 pigs, how much? Yeah, but now I don't know. Should I give an explanation on 1 pig or 2 pigs? Now you see, that question is so really
so vague.
It's not clear, because one maybe I want to start with 100 pigs. Another one,
income,
yeah, by the
how much you really
exactly.
Have.
I think
in case you really have a lot of money, then you can start with many.
Exactly.
In case you have maybe your pocket is still small,
I think
try to use what you have.
Exactly.
To start off, and it's never too late for someone to really start. Then there's another question someone asked here that I got from one of you who asked about this. Let me see. They were asking me, I have a pig farm. And the gilts are on heat, but I don't want them to mate them. I don't want to mate them because I feel they may affect the number of litter. The number of litter. Is it okay to mate?
He has so many gilt,
which are already on heat. But he fears to mate them because he fears the litter may be small.
You know, some people would like to take, because they want to get money quickly, they would like their guild to be serviced at 6 months. But for me, I would say, if really everything goes well, it should be 12 months.
12 months.
1 year. Okay, here at the beginning, you can hurry, because you want to get more. Exactly. But if I'm still a manager on this value farm, I'm going to start doing that, so that my pig should be serviced at, yes, I will be not in a hurry. I will be having over more than 1,000 enough, you see, so that I can really decide what I want. You know, there it's like with human beings. I think a girl can get pregnant at 13 years. But is it the same as a girl who can get pregnant at 20 years?
20 years? No, it's not the same.
So also these ones, at times we say by 6 months, a gilt and this boa at 7, it can service this one. But the more you leave it to get mature enough,
the better breeds
exactly.
you get.
However, you have to know that the male which gonna service those pigs are really a good one, so that you get out good litter, good piglets.
Wow.
Exactly.
That is really sad.
Yes.
Then another one also asked here, how do you feed piglets from 1 to 4 months?
Piglets.
1 month to 4
to
months.
4 months. There you have to give them, no, but 1 month, I think it should be 1 month. Okay, when you have weaned them from 1 month, okay, there they should be taking 1/4 kilo of the feeds. Up to 3 months there, 3 months or to 4 months, no problem. Once that feed is well mixed. Give them it is bland, mix it with the cotton. But if you use cotton, don't use the soya. Then don't use one of the two. Because it's a wastage. Exactly, it's the same thing. So, and because you can find someone using soy, and then you also using silver fish. No, silver fish has more protein than soy. So the quantity is not the same. For example, if soy, I want to use 12 kilos. 12 kilos of soy to 100 kilos of bland. I will use something like 7 kilos of silver because there is a lot of protein.
Wow.
Exactly.
That is really so nice. Then another one also asked here, how do I vaccinate the pigs, both the adults and the small ones?
Yep. Exactly. Now what you have to do, as I said, these ones at the time of following, please give them not later than 3 days. Give them iron.
Yes.
And remember, I said those who don't have enough money, just get that red soil from an ant hill. Those who have them. But here we have brown soil, but it is still an ant soil. It does the same. Exactly, yeah. The question is the color, but it does the same because iron is there,
so
which they at least for the first 3 days. 3 days.
Okay.
Then you can repeat that one after 3 weeks.
Okay.
Then for vaccination, you have to be deworming your pigs.
Yes.
Because these pigs, they get worms.
Yeah.
Now for the finishers and the growers, at least it should be twice a year.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, if you vaccinate them, you deworm them in January, then you can deworm them in July. Period.
Wow.
Yeah. By the way, when you keep them well, but once they are just in a dirty place, coccidiosis is there, whichever you don't clean their penny, then they are going to get worms now and then. Yeah, but if your penny is clean, your IMO is clean, that natural deep bed is clean, then even you can even just deworm them for formality in order to make sure that they're okay. You see, and for the young ones, these growers, these piglets, it should be 3 times a year. So that means after 4 months. Even after 4 months. Exactly.
Okay.
Another thing what you can do, you can give them vitamins. Vitamins are so good for exactly. Now, like for us here, since we're gonna be using nipples, one may ask, how are we going to give them vitamins? For us, what we are going to do, there is a main tank there which brings supplies in water. Then we're gonna get another smaller tank where we know the volume of water which is there, and after that, and that tank, it's also connected to these nipples. So we stop the main supply of water. We use this water where we have put our vitamin according to the measurements, so that they can, at least for 3 days, be taking vitamins. And that vitamin, as we know all, it's very good to prevent diseases in our bodies and also in the bodies of animals.
Wow.
Yep.
That is well put together, Mr. Charles.
Another question?
I think those are the questions I have today. If in case you guys have more questions on that, please leave your comments down below.
And by the way, if at times I'm not clear, you may know something and you think that you have explained it, let them tell you.
You can also as well give your thoughts down below.
Exactly, and then when you let me know, and then we make more clarification.
That is fine. That is fine. So basically, if I'm to tell, in the beginning, I told them our journey to Piggery, how it started. We started with just a small tent.
Yep.
We had our little piglets.
Yep.
We didn't have even water.
Yep.
The water source was really very, very far away.
Yes.
Currently, we have a dam. Then we also have a borehole as well. So that's how we started. We didn't have much at all. So it's never too late for you to start your piggery farm.
As long as with the tent, let it be open on all the sides, so that the wind
can blow in.
Exactly.
So we started with a small tent. We had to put in holes. We had to make sure that at least the pigs can enter, sleep, and get out, because we were trying to even do free range by then. Because we're like, how are we going to manage these piglets just being in the tent just like that? So basically, what I'm trying to encourage anyone out there, start with anything you have. You don't need to have a fancy building like you're seeing this one here, which is under construction that we have. We started from very far. We started from a tent to what you're seeing here right now. So it is just a journey. Remember, you can even build a better structure than this one. So that is the moral of this whole story, but I feel it is really amazing to anyone who wants to start. Start now so that you can make your money. Your money will multiply, your money will also do something better for you. So, Mr. Charles,
Yes,
do you have any last words for our beginners out there?
Yeah, our beginners, don't get discouraged. Be determined. And regarding water, try to harvest your water.
Yes.
Because I'm sure you are staying in some structures. Try to collect all that water from the iron sheets, from the roof, and keep it somewhere. If you don't have water around, or tap water, or a well which has good clean water.
True.
Rainwater is very good to use on birds and animals. Okay. And another point, people are so scared of feeding pigs, that pigs do eat a lot.
Yes.
My dear, pigs are like our children. Yes. When you don't regulate an actual amount of food to your baby, the baby will eat and eat till
it collapses.
Exactly. So also these pigs, try to know their age, try to know their weight, and try to regulate the feeds. As long as you give them proper feeds and proper time, twice a day, in the morning and in the afternoon. Period. Wow. If you have got some grass during the day, give them some good grass to eat, because there is also some minerals from those grass. So I want to tell you, my viewers, become pig keepers. Yes. There is no problem. And by the way, you get a lot of money and quickly by keeping pigs.
Yeah, pigs can make you rich.
Exactly. Can you imagine one pig giving you a litter of 10 piglets, 17 piglets, 14 piglets, and after 114 days, add on just only 1 month, then it gets serviced, and after 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, and then it gives you more. My dear. And it has to follow twice a year, and you get money. So, viewers, you should pray very much for my boss, because he's giving you more information about piggery, poultry, and whatever. So, Madam Tina, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Charles. Credit goes to you as well, because you've been really very knowledgeable. You've been sharing all the content, all the information selflessly to everyone out there. And I think they really appreciate. Guys, what do you really think about that? Leave your comments down below. Of course, Mr. Charles also reads your comments, by the way, so that you can feel proud of what he's really sharing on this channel. But I really appreciate. I hope you've got at least some basics of how you can start. Start small. Get a small structure. Get at least 1 or 2 pigs that you can get. And also rent a boa somewhere. Good one. Get a good boa as well. And also, like Mr. Charles explained to you, which type of boa you should really get as well. Then another thing is get water. Water is good for the pigs. If you don't have good water, a reliable source for water, then your pigs are going to suffer. Then the feeds, do not waste the feeds, okay? Make sure you've measured the live weight of your pigs and give them appropriate measured feeds for them to live happily and also healthy. Then what next? You're going to yield your money. You're going to get yield from your sweat.
And you know, Rome was not built in one day. Rome, tell them. Rome
wasn't built in one day. Yes. So it is step by step, step by step. As long as you take all these steps slowly by slowly, you get to that dream or your vision that you have in your head. But I appreciate everyone who has been here listening to us, and also I hope you guys have really learned 1 or 2 things from this video, and I hope you guys also start off your farms. In case you guys start off your farms, please let us know as well in the comments. Come back to the comments, or come and let us know that you started a farm, in case you wanted us to also come and visit you as well. That is not also bad. You can also invite us to come and see what you are doing exactly at your farm, because we are all sharing. And by the way, guys, you can definitely also correct us in case we are doing something maybe wrong at the farm. Maybe you've realized there's something that is really not going right. Please make sure you contact us as well, so that we can correct it. This is a channel that we are growing together. We are growing as a team. We are building our farm together with you. That's why we give you process by process how everything is going along, how we are doing our stuff. But if you have a better idea of doing something, do not forget to leave us a comment down below, so that we can also learn from you guys, because this is a whole learning process, Mr. Charles, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, we are learning from one another. People have better ways of doing things, and we can also learn from them as well. Maybe there's something that we're doing best from here, you can also pick a leaf from here. So it's about sharing and also growing together. But I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys so much. I appreciate our team. They're really doing an amazing job. They're selflessly helping us to develop this farm and also grow the farm, and also share the videos with you guys, because this is not all we have as a farm. We have so many things. This is a mixed farm. We have our goats. Definitely we shall be also taking you through how we are taking good care of them step by step. And in case you have any questions, please leave them down below so that we can bring, those are video ideas for us, because I base on the questions that you put down below so that we can come here and make content for you. So feel free, in case you feel there's maybe something you have doubt on, just leave your comment down below so that I come to Mr. Charles. In case you have any questions, I can still come to Mr. Charles so that we can definitely discuss everything in detail. And I've realized I've really also got questions from so many of you, and I told you that I'll definitely do a video, a detailed video, so that we can share with so many people, because it is very selfish of me answering one person, yet maybe there's another person out there who wants the same kind of answer. So that's why we do videos at the farm. So basically, if you send your questions and you see that maybe I'm not replying, most times I come to the farm so that we can do a detailed video so that we can share with everyone out there. Then also, of course, people who are watching these videos, please guys, subscribe to this channel, because and also turn on your notification bells, because you don't want to miss out on any video, because whenever we upload, you get notified that there's a video that has been uploaded on the channel. And you also share with all your friends and families. Share this content, share all the knowledge with your friends and family, because we are sharing is caring, right? Yes. But I appreciate everyone who has watched from the beginning to the end. Guys, leave us a comment of what you think about the video, and also give us a thumbs up. Till next time, bye bye.